Morning, this monologue talks about teen pregnancy, abortion, and self-harm. Hi, I am S204, and I will be performing a monologue from live broadcast by Schiffbauer. Have either of you ever been a witness to the actions of a gang or a mob? No? Okay. Then imagine for a minute. You're a 16-year-old girl, about 5'5", 95 pounds. You do good in school, but you can't be too good because guys don't like when girls are smarter than them. You have a boyfriend who you love, but has begun pressuring you to be more physically intimate. Your family is Roman Catholic. You grew up being told that God wouldn't love you if you had sex before you're married. That your parents wouldn't love you if you had sex before you're married. That no one would love you if you had sex before you're married. You'd be cast out of the village for committing the sin that is having premarital sex. But at the same time, you ask yourself, who am I hurting? I mean, in the end, who am I hurting if my boyfriend and I, who love each other, are more physically intimate with? So, you agree to go out with him. He drives you out to the hillside, the moon and the stars, the radio in the background, and it's magical. About a month later, you discover that you're pregnant. But it's not like it's a big deal, right? Because your family's not religious. No, I misspoke. Your family's very Roman Catholic. So, what do? Well, first you tell your mother, who then tells your father, who turns around and decides to rip you a new one. You little whore, he says! How could you have given yourself to such a light, self-serving fraction of a man? So, now that you're feeling at the lowest of lows, and all you want to do is go to your room and slit your wrist with a razor. But you can't do that now, because you have this tiny little organism growing inside of you. You have to decide the fate for this tiny little organism. You can keep it and help it grow to a full and healthy life, or you can get rid of it. Because you're 16 years old, you can't even support yourself, let alone the needs of a newborn baby. And you want to go to college so you can get a job to do just that. Support the needs of a newborn baby. So, say you live in New York or Oregon, two states that don't need parental consent or notification to abort a pregnancy. You drive yourself to the clinic, you get there. Between you and the front door, it's a mob of people screaming and holding signs that make you want to turn around and hide in your bed. But you can't do that because you have to be brave. But it's hard being brave when you're 16 years old. So, very quietly, very slowly, you get out of your car. You walk with your head down while you feel hundreds of pairs of eyes on you who have just decided to make you the target of their ignorance and hate. When all of a sudden you feel a hand smack your face. If you weren't feeling bad, you sure as hell are feeling bad now. And all you can do is run and hope they don't catch you before you reach the front door to rip you to shreds. So, you asked me, why does Congress need to make it illegal to protest outside abortion clinics? Because women seeking abortion should not be made to feel like murderers. Thank you.